Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome back. It is Wednesday, February 21st, Venator Trading Channel. Glad you guys are here. 7 a.m. New York time, 6 o'clock here in the morning in H-Town. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you find yourself. Hope you've had a good week. Hope you had a great weekend. A lot has been going on in the trading space, the trading world, with MT4, MT5 getting taken down, firms closing out, shutting down U.S. customers, all kinds of crazy things happening. And one of the reasons, I think I tweeted this out, this is one of the reasons, or at least I put it in Discord, I've been working on the future stuff, is there had been rumblings of this for several months, and CFDs are banned in the United States for traders, and so prop firms were one way to kind of skirt that issue. And now, for fear of regulator crackdowns, all these firms are dumping U.S. traders quickly. Bespoke was the latest to announce it. Currently, they are working on. I've been talking with their guys. They are working on a platform wherein MT4 and MT5 are no longer available that U.S. customers could still possibly use, but I'm not banking on it. So far, sponsorship is still the same. Most of our viewers are actually non-U.S. customers, such as Cisco and Mr. Alfie and a lot of the other guys that are in here regularly. So sponsorship still in place and will be for the foreseeable future. I'm not sure how much longer it will last. I'm not sure if new accounts that I want to get with them, since I'm already a current customer, client, and affiliate, if that will change for me, or if because I still have accounts with them, if those will just stay the way they are. I don't know. Just working on trying to stack as many futures accounts right now as I can, and most of that trading is happening off the stream and during the kind of regular 9:30 New York 9:30 market open, and after that. So the futures stuff is going really well, and things are cranking along there just fine. And really the switch has been pretty seamless for me. You can still trade the Euro future. You can still trade the pound future. You can trade the yen future. You can trade the Aussie future. You can trade you can trade everything, the dollar. So, not a whole lot has switched up for me. Contract sizes are different than lot sizes, so that takes some getting used to. The drawdown is tighter. The profit targets are smaller. There's a lot of pros and cons to it. It's cheaper to get involved with it, but then your activation fees, I think it's actually still cheaper with futures than it is with Forex overall, even with the activation fees. So, it is what it is. We adapt and we move on, and we keep working on our craft and just trying to be a better trader. There's always going to be an opportunity for traders, if you're a good trader, to be able to make money and to find a place to fit in. And find a way to make money. So that's what we do. We adapt and we move on. My loyalty is not to any specific firm, other than the fact that Bespoke sponsors this firm. They're a great firm, but if they're not going to allow U.S. customers, which I am, I doubt. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much longer the sponsorship will go. We're fine. Everything's good. I love Bespoke. Nothing has changed, even though they're pivoting and doing what everyone else is doing. I have no issue with that. They're doing what's best for their business, so I'm totally fine with that. But what's going on, guys? Cisco is first in to comment. B. Collins is in. Mr. Alfie's in. John Jones is in. Cheeky boy beeswax. How's everybody's accounts doing? How are the challenges going? How are the funded accounts going? John, how's the futures account going? The 2 a.m. opening range breakout still doing fairly well. We had it was close today, very, very close. No, today would have been a loss. That was yesterday that would have been close. Today would have been a loss, would have taken you in, I believe, and stopped you out. Almost hit the TP. But today would have been a loss. And the 10-minute one is still just not great. The opening range breakout on the 10-minute time frame, not doing great. John, I love Foreigner. I would climb any mountain, sail across a stormy sea if that's what it takes, me, baby, to show you how much you mean to me. Feels like the first time. I don't recognize those song lyrics. Maybe I should, but I don't recognize that. Cisco says, my account is close to death. Last trade on ATM, so either it will be lost or I make back a few percentage points. Well, that's all right, man. Oh. B. Collins watched the new Grand Tour on Amazon on Monday night, waiting for the new series of Clarkson's Farm 2. Everyone talks about the Grand Tour, Top Gear, all those. I've never seen those shows. Haven't really been watching much TV lately at all. If it's not sports, which there's no football on, baseball just started spring training. I don't watch soccer. Tried to, just don't get it. You not like cars? I like cars, but I don't know. I'm not like a car guy at all, really. Like, I don't know. I just view transportation as utility. Like it just does the thing to get you from here to there. I don't really care about all the how fast it goes or the engine size or I like the tech. I'm more techie, so Teslas are cool to me or any cool techie cars. That's fascinating to me, but I don't get into yeah, I don't know. Just I've never really been a car guy. I'm more of a truck guy. Of course, I'm from Texas. Give me a cool truck. That gets me going. Mr. Alfie, I have 2 accounts, not traded my 10K account that I won yet. Seriously, it's by Foreigner. It's called Feels Like the First Time. Maybe I've heard it. I just don't recognize it, man. I'm Foreigner. What's the big song by Foreigner? Cold as Ice. That's the one I was thinking of. Feels Like the First Time is listed as the number 7 top Foreigner song, and I'm only good for the top 5, John. Cold as Ice, Waiting for a Girl Like You, Hot Blooded, I Want to Know What Love Is, and Jukebox Hero. So, if it's not a top 5 Foreigners, I didn't get it. The sweet no, the exhaust sound drives me absolutely insane. My wife and I moved out of the townhome that we were in into the back of the unit, of the back of the apartment complex that we're in because all of the freaking loud exhaust on the road that we were close to. It just pisses me off. It makes me so angry when I hear dudes with loud exhausts. It makes me so freaking angry. I'm like, shut up. No one cares. No one cares. Nobody does. Just drive. No one cares that you got up to 45 miles an hour on you hit the speed limit. Good job, bro. You're not in Daytona 500, you're not in the Indy 500, and you're not at Talladega. Like, it's freaking a 2-lane neighborhood road. You're not impressing anybody. You're just pissing everyone off. Stop it. Grow the hell up. Cold as ice, yeah. Beacon says, Mr. Alpha, I need to catch up on the Grand Tour Series. Wouldn't even know where to start with the Grand Tour Series. What's up, Muhammad? Welcome in, man. GRK Forex, what's the pair for this week? Same pairs, man. We're watching Euro, Dollar, Pound, Yen, Gold. We're watching NAS and ES. That's about it. Cargo, brr, 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 pop, pop, pop. That's dumb. That's dumb. Doing well, Muhammad. Hope you're doing well too, buddy. There is no time and place for the noises. There's not. A racetrack. That's the only time and place for those noises. Not in normal, everyday living transportation mode. Just driving. Commuting, there's no need for that. Driving to Walmart, there's no need for that. Going out to eat, no need for that. At all. Best thing about Grand Tour and Top Gear is the best trio ever. Jezza, Hammond, and May. Don't know who that is. It's ridiculous. You're doing 35. You're doing 35. You're in a freaking Mustang. You're in a Camaro. You're in a whatever, dude. Like, you're not. It just makes me so mad. I get so mad when I hear it. No one cares. Even my motorcycle, I took off the loud exhaust and put on just a nice regular exhaust on my bike because I don't. It's just a motorcycle. It doesn't need to sound like. You don't need to hear me coming from a mile away. There's no reason for that. Analysis for GJ. Yeah, we'll look at GJ. The first 10-minute opening range breakout here would be a sell setup. I'm not interested in really taking any trades this morning because we have FOMC minutes coming out this afternoon at 2 p.m. New York time. So I probably a non-trading day for me until after 2 o'clock this afternoon. Let's look at GJ. GJ is pumping. It's been in an uptrend, pullback. Didn't quite close above this bearish candle here yesterday. It would have been a nice little order block setup. Probably is an order block on a lower time frame here to push higher. It's taken out buy side liquidity here on the daily time frame. We did have displacement and close above. It's come back, retested that. I mean, if you're just looking for, it's moving sideways right now, so it's just in a consolidation period here. on the 1 hour, 30 minute. There's really no clean trend anywhere here. So for me, I would be looking to, if you're, this is more of a range trade play here. You taking out buy side liquidity. You failed to make a new high. You displaced lower. Could be a nice little breaker setup here. There's some sell side liquidity targets that you might want to be interested in here potentially. This is the new day opening gap it's living inside of right now. So we gap lower, cranked up, filled back in, just bouncing around inside this new day gap right here. I mean, I don't know, man. It's very rangy. Just moving sideways. I mean, there's nothing in here that makes me super happy about wanting to get involved in any kind of a trade there. So just trading from the extremes, maybe, if you're looking to range trade, that's maybe all I would be interested in doing. Ran by, so liquidity displaced through, came back up. You do have a breaker there and a fair value gap. So it just reached into that breaker and touched it. It could reject down off of that breaker further and grab some more sell side liquidity targets under here potentially if you're in sells. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me on GJ right now. Hold on a sec. That's all I see on GJ. But I'm not really looking to trade this morning, quite honestly. Just really probably more interested in just hanging out with everybody here for about an hour today. Let's see, we've got... Here's your midnight open. Just popped up above it and has fallen away. Again, with the FOMC minutes coming out, I don't know that you're going to get much movement here on dollar Forex pairs. I was just catching up on trats. A few years back when I was teaching, two dudes literally got into a fist fight in my classroom over who had a louder exhaust. Throwing doors. My God. Both dudes were on the bigger side. Luckily, I'm 6 foot something more, and I grabbed both kids by the head, one in each arm, and took them down to the office. Exhaust guys are idiots. Absolute idiots, man. So dumb. It's so dumb. How's Kirby doing? Dude, he's alive. He has good days and bad days, but he's not having enough bad days. Strung together. Sadly. He's still alive. Sadly. He's... I don't know, man. Saim says, Brad, I have some great news. Got funded $50K yesterday, which brings my total funding to $60K. Way to go, Saim. That's awesome, man. That is fantastic to hear. Very happy for you. I haven't heard from LOL in a while. I mean, it's been months since before the new year. Oh, doing okay, has no money, stable enough internet to trade. Well, yeah, he's in a tough situation, man. He's in a tough situation. Feel bad for the guy. Also had a frustrating experience today. Missed the EU sell by a pipette in the funded accounts. It was so annoying. I feel different now. I have trouble controlling my emotions. So you feel different now in what way? Because you're funded, you feel different? Little breaker setup here. Downside, run, buy side liquidity, breakthrough. Not a super clean fair value gap anywhere in there, but that is a nice little breaker setup if it were to reach back up into that area there. I feel that I lost money. Well, you haven't lost any money. There's going to be moves. There's always moves, man. Don't worry about it. You got funded. Just stop focusing on the profits and just focus on the trade execution. I've only been trading a couple days a week, and I've been trading better in 2024, except for the end of January when I did stupid stuff and I lost a couple funded accounts. Besides that, and then picking it back up February, this has been the best 2 months of trading, and I have traded less on less days. I'm still scalping and doing some stuff, but I've been trading fewer days and I've been trading better. And I'm not even opening the charts on the days that I'm not trading. Today's the first day I've opened a chart this week. This is the first time I have looked at the charts this week. I will trade Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. And I'm probably not going to trade today because FOMC is coming out at 2 o'clock. And I just know that the conditions are not going to be, for New York sessions, probably high probability until after 2 o'clock today. So maybe power hour trading at the end of the day. We'll see. But then tomorrow and Thursday, I'll probably be back on the charts and looking to take some trades. So I don't know. I don't feel like making money has, for me, psychologically, making money has become secondary to just trying to be a good trader, trying to identify my setups, trying to train my eye, know what I'm looking for, know what my confluences are, know what my bias is, and just sticking to my rules, just trying to be a good trader. Stop focusing on how many funds I have or how many accounts I have or what challenges I'm in or what payouts I'm getting. Just trying to be a good trader. That's all I'm. And the less I'm on here, the easier that is to do. The longer I sit at the charts or the more days that I sit at the charts, the more antsy I get and the more I convince myself that I'm missing moves or that I'm missing an opportunity to be making money or that I'm we talked about this a lot when the stream first started, is that you start believing all these lies that your brain tells you, all the pain that you experience when you come to the charts. The pain, and it's false pain. It's not true. It's not real. It's just made up in your head. What's up, Trader Omar? Welcome in, man. But, it is what it is. What else are we going to talk about for the next 30 minutes? John, we got any good, got any cultural news events going on that we need to address or to discuss? What's happening over in the rest of the world? Anything we need to bring up or talk about? Ooh, early. Still trying to wake up a little bit. I heard that the gunfight with the Chiefs parade was over someone who looked at me wrong. Yeah, I saw that too, and that's so dumb. So dumb, man. Bunch of kids just having a pissing contest. Muhammad says, "This is my first time getting funded. I think that's why my mind is playing games. I need to get out of the house and calm down." Yeah, dude, it's a big deal, man. You feel that you've been working so hard towards a certain direction, and you finally reach your goal, and then you get this funded account, and you think, my life's gonna change, right? You start thinking, this is it. This is when it's all gonna happen. You're gonna blow that account, dude. It's fine. Enjoy the ride while you have it, but you're not gonna keep that account for 3 years or whatever, right? You're not just going to get payout after payout after payout. Try to get to a payout. That's it. Make your money back. Like, get to a payout and get that refund so you can at least make your money back and start a new challenge. And kind of what I'm doing right now is just copying trades where I'm just trying to pass challenges and stack accounts. And the payouts take care of themselves. If you're passing challenges and you're copying those trades onto live funded accounts and you're able to consistently pass challenges, then you're going to continue to reach those payouts. So all of these futures firms will let you have it. You can trade their max account size or max number of accounts. So for like Top Step, it's like 3 plus a live account. So you could have 4. Apex, you could have 20 accounts. But if you can keep doing the challenges, and if you pass them, they just bank. You just bank them. And so when you actually blow a funded account, you can just bring another one up and it's ready to go. So that's kind of my plan, is I'm just working on challenges and combines, or whatever you want to call them. They all call them different things, but I just know them as a challenge. So you got a trading challenge to get funded, right? You got to pass their evaluations. So the more you pass, you just bank them. And if you're banking them and you're passing them consistently, your funded accounts should be doing well, just as well, making a couple percent, 2%, 3%, whatever a month. It all adds up when you stack 10, 15, 20, 30 accounts together. They weren't kids, they were adults. There were kids charged, but the adults were charged with second-degree murder. Well, they should be. Bruce Banner is the alter ego to the Incredible Hulk. He gets so mad and he gets so rage that he turns into this big hulking green monster who's basically indestructible. So, good and bad. Good and bad. Oh. John, are you trading on the the Top Step X platform? I have 2 Top Step accounts, one with TSX and one with TradingView. So you're using TradeOvate on TradingView. How is Top Step X going? Like, do you like it? Does it feel similar to, I don't know, is it good or bad? Just whatever. Sorry, big sneeze. Scalp the E-minis on the Top Step X and swing trade on TradingView. How do you swing trade? When you say swing trade, because you have to close account, you have to close positions by the end of the day, right? So how do you swing trade? Is that you're talking like you're scalping like minute to minute on the other ones, but you're swing trading like a 15-minute time frame for the daily bias. Is that what you're doing? Like the DOM. Gotcha. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. What's our Gilded Gals doing? Kind of been in a little bit of a bull run after grabbing that sell side liquidity, displaced lower. Coming back up into this swing high right here. Did we take that out? Did we take this swing high out already? Looks like we did. That high was 2032.15. 2032.22. Yes, we just tapped into that swing high right there. We did violate and close above that fair value gap. Just been running hard. Dollar's kind of been showing some weakness as we head into the FOMC minutes here, but we'll have to see what the Feds say. Fed Powell recently, I don't know how recently, but he did come out and he basically was like, look, the U.S. is in an unsustainable financial position. What, you think $33 trillion in debt is sustainable? You think when did you figure that out, Jerome? I can get like 5 Top Step X, which I don't know why anyone would want 5 for $4.95 or something like that. TS Top Step is just passing along CME data fees. I mean, it's great. I would get them all, man. $4.95. It depends on, is that like a monthly deal? Like they're not gonna does that go up to like you have to pay the reset or the monthly subscription goes back to normal? You just buy them for $4.95, but then if you don't pass them in the first month, do they hit you with the full price monthly subscription on that? When do I expect Feds to start cutting interest rates? It depends on how bad Biden is doing in the polls. That's my gut feeling. They will cut them when it makes the most sense for the current political power mongers to stay in power and make everything okay. So could be March. A lot could happen between now and next month when they are up for their first meeting. I mean, economically, everything sucks right now. I don't care what the market's doing. I don't care that it's at all-time highs. The Main Street economy, not Wall Street economy, the Main Street economy, not doing well. The market is propped up by basically 5 companies. So anybody that says that unemployment is the lowest it's ever been, more people are having to work second or even third jobs than ever before, and their standard of living still isn't what it was 2-3 years ago. So it's not great, but they will do whatever they need to do to manipulate numbers, reports, and ultimately interest rate to make themselves look good. That price for a lifetime, dang, dude, I would get all of them. Why not? Get them all. If I had Top Step X and I had that, I did not get in on the. I did not get on that early access deal, so I don't have access. I didn't get access to that deal, but I would have gotten. I would have purchased all of them that I could purchase. Uh, because you have more funds to work with, more funds to manage. Be like, why would you want a 100K account when you could have a 500K account? Early adapter, well, you're what one would call a laggard. Maybe so. On the futures side of things, 100%. You definitely were to the futures game way earlier than me, John. Oh, I know, man. It's no biggie. I was slow to the futures game. I should have. I kind of wish I would have gotten onto it back in the summer of last year. But Forex was really the only thing that I had really been looking at for years, for 3 or 4 years. So laggard. You're worried about laggard after you've called everybody vinitards, and you're worried about laggard. All right, guys, we're gonna stay on for about 15 more minutes here, and then we're gonna get off. Maybe even less. I don't know. Not much to look at on the charts right now. I see people doing algorithm trading in futures space, and they call them a quant. Do you have any ideas about these? I mean, there's definitely people trading algorithms on day trading, whether it's stocks or whether it's indices or whatever it is. Um, a lot of the firms don't like the high frequency trading that algorithms do, but I don't have much experience with it. I don't know that much about it, so I would be really kind of just making stuff up on any opinion that would have any validity to it. Vinitards, either way. Vinitards was funny. Vinitards is also funny. Vinitards is probably a little bit more offensive than we probably want. He hasn't really been given any updates on his Robbins Cup, and he's not on the leaderboards anywhere. So it must not be going super well. None of the guys that he's challenged haven't seen their names on the leaderboards anywhere either. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot, but when you just pull up the Robbins Cup standings, they're not there. Yeah, I saw Wieland. He's just a prankster, man. I don't think he's signed up for the Robbins Cup. Maybe he did. but I did see all the photoshopped ones where he had himself up like 200% or something, and he had Michael at like 3%. He's just a troll, man. It's part of his shtick. Yeah, we'll see, man. It doesn't appear. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting. He started at the beginning of the month. I would not expect it to be like an 80 or 90% gain in the first 15 days. That would be insane. And the leaders are all like 70, 80, 90%. And they've been going since the beginning of the year, so I don't know. I have no expectation of how he's going to do. I know the last couple he's tried to do this publicly, he's not done well on. So maybe that continues. Look, his it's not the logic of the trading plan that is the issue. It's the trader when you're trading a live account. It's the same thing we've all been doing trying to pass challenges. It's not that order blocks don't work or breaker blocks don't work or fair value gaps don't work or the drawn liquidity or the whatever it is inverted. I mean, he has great. It's not the price action theories. It's the trader. And when you're trading live, the mental game is what's the biggest deal. When you start pressuring yourself to make money, to prove that you can make money, everything gets wacky. And it doesn't matter who you are, everything gets wacky. Dude has put so much pressure on himself to convince everyone that he is this, master trader person. And trading live versus trading on a paper trading demo account just is not the same thing. Yeah, dude, they're gamblers. They just YOLO trades, and it'd be interesting to see how much money Patrick Wieland has spent on accounts versus the amount of money he's made. Like, you can post a massive payout, but if you spent 50 grand on combine fees or challenge fees, evaluation fees, and all you did was get a payout of $50,000, you haven't made any money. And if it took you 100 accounts, you bought 100 challenges, and you just know it's a numbers game. And so I'm going to fail 90% of these challenges. I'm going to pass 10. I'm going to blow 5. But the other 5 I'm going to hit home runs on. And I'm going to make all my money back from the 95 that didn't work. Just so I can post a massive payout certificate of some kind. This is just choppy price action, man. Just nothing here to see, nothing here to get excited about. Just chilling in the range. GJ is the only thing that might be the attractive if you had gotten off that breaker right there. On 30-minute time frame. touched it and fell off. Might be running for some sell side liquidity there, but man, everything else is just trash right now. Nothing good. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow and then again on Friday doing a giveaway. So we'll see how everything sets up for the rest of the week after FOMC minutes come out this afternoon. Don't try and push it. Don't try and rush it. Just focus on your system. If anything, man, close this down, get on FX Replay or something, and just do some back testing this morning. There's no reason to try to rush in and find or create an opportunity to get involved in something that's just not there right now. So just chill. But you guys have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Until then, y'all stay safe. Happy hunting. Adios.